LSAT writing rundown. I guess I'll read this. This is from
Oh,
Shelby. Thanks, Shelby. Hello, Ben and Nathan. I just got my writing approved, and I wanted to give you guys an update on the process. My writing approved?
LSAC writing. Maybe you have to get it approved.
I don't understand. I felt like I didn't have clear information going into it. Hopefully this information is useful. Number one, there is no longer a $15 fee to take it. It is included with the cost of the LSAT. According to the LSAC website, there is also no longer the option to take it on its own. Wait, what?
You have to, because they decoupled it, right? When they first announced online LSAT writing, it was okay. LSAT writing is no longer a part of your testing day. It's an online thing that you have to do one time. It costs $15. That was a year ago.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
Now apparently they recoupled it, or they just got rid of the $15 fee. They have plenty of other fees. They got rid of that fee.
I don't know what this means, though. No longer the option to take it on its own. Like
that means you can't just sign up for LSAT writing. You have to sign up for an actual LSAT, and then that triggers your LSAT writing. But I guess it won't happen if you've previously taken it, or does that mean now it automatically happens? Like you have to do it
every time? Okay. Number two. When I first tried to do it, my link didn't work. Surprise, surprise. I tried calling the tech support line, but it rang busy. After several attempts and 35 minutes on hold, how convenient, it was 35 minutes, I was told my link was bad and that someone from LSAC would contact me within 24 to 48 hours. No one contacted me, so I called LSAC and they fixed the issue. All right, number three. When you click on the
launch, nothing gets me more than bad customer service, man. I hope all of our listeners and Demon subscribers and stuff, I ask the class regularly. I'm like, hey, how quick are they getting those ask button responses back to you? And I expect them to be like 24 hours. I want, if you email help@lsatdemon.com, if you have any issues with your Demon account, you should expect that we're going to get back to you like immediately. That's how we do business. I have no patience for people who can't figure this out. I just don't get it. Like, I get COVID, whatever. Hire extra help, man. Get back to your customers. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Are you not in business? I just don't understand. So really, they told you that they would get back to you within 24 to 48 hours and then just didn't get back to you at all. So you had to call them again. That's not good for anybody, including them.
Yeah.
It takes twice as long for them to do it that way instead of just helping you. And God damn it. All right.
Number three, when you click on the Launch LSAT Writing link, you will be given the option to click the link that says LSAT Writing FAQ or the button that says yes, Launch LSAT Writing. You must click on the FAQ link first and will be prompted to download the software.
Of course, because that makes sense.
Yeah.
You start by clicking frequently asked questions. That's clearly how everything starts.
I wonder if this is for real. Once you've downloaded the software, it will take you through the whole process of checking in, camera scan the opportunity to familiarize yourself with the interface. Oh, maybe there's a missing comma.
Shelby's just doing a kind of a stream of consciousness style writing here that's popular with the kids these days. Just go with it.
Because I'd gone through the whole process of taking pictures of my ID and stuff, I didn't realize this was a test run. So when I hit the end exam button, which you have to do to get out of it and into the real thing, I thought I fucked myself.
But it was actually just a practice run to click through all the things before the real thing.
Yeah. Okay. Number four, once you've hit the end exam on the practice interface and been told this will submit the exam, you can go back into LSAC, hit launch the exam, and then hit yes to proceed to exam and do it all again for real this time. Oh man, that's a poorly thought out system, as is the organization called LSAC. Okay, um, you guys are awesome. Thanks for the 17 LSAT point increase already. Holy smokes, that's awesome. We'll see if I can make it 20 this weekend! Exclamation point. I hope you do. That is incredible. Best, Shelby.
All I ever hear from demon users is like, hey, have you ever taken an exam on Law Hub? And I'm like, no. They're like, that interface is terrible. And it's the exact interface for the real test. It's the exact same thing. And it's just a terrible interface. The demon is so much better. I'm like, oh, sorry. I don't know. Maybe we should make it worse, Ben, so that it like more accurately reflects the experience that students are going to have on the official test. It's no surprise that the
I have
LSAT
bad news
writing.
for you. It's getting better. So
Yeah, I know you're working hard on it.
yeah.
I'm not surprised in the slightest that LSAT writing is also a similar Proctor U shit show. That's great. I'm guessing, Shelby, that there is some other way around this system. I do know, and we were talking about this in class last night as well. You can log on to Proctor U in advance and go through all the camera check and all that stuff. There's like automated systems that check like your setup. The problem is your setup can change, like if you're on a laptop or if you shift around in your seat or if the lighting changes in your room or if the background noise changes. And so those automated checks don't, they can just make sure that you have access, like that Proctor U has access to your camera and shit like that. But it can't replicate the effect of the real live proctoring. We've made in response, our proctored tests now, our proctors are encouraging the students to leave their cameras on, and our proctors are actually giving students feedback about what they see on the camera during the proctored sections. So like if you come to one of our Saturday practice tests, which are included for Demon Live and premium subscribers, you can sit for a proctored LSAT Flex, leave your camera on, and then whoever that proctor is, if something weird happens, if there are distractions, if there are camera changes, if it looks like you're not paying attention, the proctor will send you a note after the test to tell you. So that's as close as we can get to replicating the real. Maybe we should also have a FAQ that you have to click through in advance. It's super confusing, like end test now, and you have to click that button. And then, then to get, it's like, I love this idea that there's two buttons on the screen when you first log in. One of them says FAQ and the other one says launch LSAT writing. And the correct button is not launch LSAT writing. That one doesn't work. You have to click FAQ, click through a fake version of the test, get all the way to end, submit, which is super scary. No one's going to want to click that button.
So someone designed that and literally thought, well, everybody's going to have questions. Really? No, people want to get this stuff done.
Well, I thought you were going to say someone also designed that process. And at the end of it, they looked at it and they were like, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
This is perfect. I have magnifique. I have perfectly done, this makes total sense that people are going to have to click through an entire fake version of LSAT writing, including clicking the submit button, end exam, submit, and then get to the real. I mean, someone was like, yeah, totally. That makes sense. That's how this should work. All right. Thanks, Shelby, for writing in. Hopefully they'll fix that process. In their defense, they do seem to be working on this stuff constantly and trying to make it better. They're just not actually making it better.